Welcome back to another episode of NFT Catcher Podcast. We'd like to remind everybody that nothing on the show is meant as financial advice, and to please do your own research. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Now the subject is NFTs.
They're known as non-fungible tokens, or NFTs.
NFTs are exploding in popularity.
This is a technology that will forever change the way people interact.
So it is happening whether you understand it and like it or not.
This phenomenon is moving. The digital.
You have now joined Jenny from the blockchain and Michael Keene on the NFT Catcher Podcast.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the NFT Catcher Podcast with me, Jenny from the blockchain, and my co-host, Michael Keene. Today, we have a fun episode because we have a couple things to share with you guys towards the end. So stay tuned. And also a full leak. If you remember, Michael had his FaceTime with Gary Vee. So we'll be playing that at the end. So stay tuned for that. But first of all, we just wanted to thank all of our listeners. We just saw on BuzzFeed or Buzzsprout?
Buzzsprout, yeah, Buzzsprout. Okay. We're not on BuzzFeed yet. We're not on BuzzFeed.
Wait a minute, wrong Buzz. Okay, Buzzsprout. That we reached 100,000 downloads and 150,000 listens on our podcast. So thank you all so much for listening. It's just fun. This is just a fun thing that we do. We don't even get paid for this. We literally just do this for fun. So it's just cool to see other people enjoying it. And also wanted to take a second to read a recent review we got from Flowers009. They said, love listening to the show, learned so much about the NFT space, love the vibe you guys give out and how genuine you are. I look forward to your show every week. Keep it up, guys.
Amazing.
So thank you for that.
Yeah. Love that. So
yes.
What's going on? Last night there was today is Sunday afternoon, February 20th. So last night, Saturday night, there was some big time drama.
Oh yeah.
In the NFT space.
I was literally at an EDM festival and I was I checked Twitter. I'm like, what the? And everyone's like freaking out. Like, oh my God, everyone's getting like their NFTs stolen and revoke access and permissions. And I was just like, I'm literally at a festival. I can't do anything. So hopefully nothing bad happens to me. But nothing did. But
that's good. Yeah, I got worried. You saw I messaged last night because originally, like right off the bat, everyone was saying it was that X2Y2.
Right.
So like that was like a worry. So I sent it to you because I know you had claimed those. Yeah. So I was like, oh no. But that's not what it was. They got kind of caught up in it. The best info right now is that there was a phishing email going out that looked like an OpenSea email telling people to migrate to the new contract. You signed it. And this happened for like a number of weeks. People signed it. So they had all this information and then they started like draining wallets and taking people's assets. Somebody lost like 15 Azuki. There were some real nasty ones. Yeah. The perpetrators actually even sent some ETH back to some people. There was like some weird.
And they sent some NFTs back.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on. Really weird. Really, really weird. But scary nonetheless. Like everyone's freaking out. And how do I revoke access to this? Am I vulnerable?
Yeah.
You know, we talk all the time about Discord DMs and don't click links. Like emails are the new Discord DMs now. You pretty much
even email links. Yeah. And also, some people were saying, okay, revoke access, disconnect your wallet to sites. And, some people are wondering, well, how do you do that? And to disconnect your wallet from sites, if you go to your MetaMask extension and click on like the three dots in the top right corner, just click on connect sites. And then you just click the little trash can and you can disconnect from sites. To revoke access, you can go to revoke.cash. That's what I use, the site I used. Mm-hmm. And you obviously have to connect your wallet to that. And then you can, it costs about $5 per thing. I mean, I guess it depends on the time of day you do it, but about $5 per thing you revoke. And I revoked like 20 different items last night. So Yeah, it's just kind of another safety precaution besides obviously being cautious with clicking links and connecting your wallet to things. And revoking access to so that sites can't like, I don't know if you're, I mean, there's just a lot. I feel like there's a lot of things where it's like, I feel like I don't even know, fully what can happen if I do certain things,
I'll tell you, I never even knew about that revoke access thing until last night.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
I didn't know what all that. I always disconnect my thing from. Yeah, I know it's kind of.
Did you like
silly.
have a ton of stuff to revoke then?
It was like 14. It was like 14 of them.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, stay safe out there, folks.
Yeah, man. Seriously, it's.
But speaking of the because you mentioned the X2, people thought it was the X2Y2. Well, what is that? There's a new NFT marketplace that just popped up on the scene. It's called X2Y2. I think is it X2? Let me see, X2Y2.io. Yeah, it is. Okay, so it's basically like kind of like how when Looks Rare came out, you were able to connect your wallet on the site and basically claim tokens. They came up with their own token, and for the amount of like transactions you've done on OpenSea. So this is a similar concept for the X2Y2.io, and basically have to list like 5 different NFTs from different collections, and there's some steps you have to take. But yeah, if you wanted to claim some tokens and then like convert them to ETH, if you want, I did that. I claimed like, I don't know, I think it was like almost 0.5 worth of ETH that I had converted, because I mean you could also stake, but I was like, I already staked my Lux and that's not going too well right now, so I'm just gonna convert to ETH and chill with that.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't done that quite yet. I don't know. Is there a time limit before you can claim?
I honestly don't know if there's a time limit. I don't know, but
okay.
I mean obviously the price of their token fluctuates as well, so it's kind of like, I don't know if it's the sooner the better. I mean, I kind of was thinking maybe the sooner the better, but
a lot of times it is. You're right. A lot of times it is. I'm always hesitant to be the first one to do anything, though. I was like to let it play out. I was like,
I wanted to make sure other people did it first. And I don't like to be the first to do stuff either.
So there's a bunch of different places popping up. It seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, we have Coinbase coming. Yeah, of course, which is a good thing.
Oh, and the New York Stock Exchange filed trademarks to launch their own NFT marketplace.
They sure did.
So,
they filed to an actual marketplace. I heard they filed like NFT trademarks. Wow. So they want to list NFTs. Like, what are they trying to do? Any clue? Or just
I don't know.
Trademarks?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but lots of competition, OpenSea competition coming, which is good, I think. What do you think about our Fungi interview, the last episode?
That was a lot of fun. I learned some new things about the project. I'm interested to see where it goes. It's really cool that our community has embraced it so much. I don't know if I'm really glad that they're working so hard and building, and I'm excited to see, where that value is going to come, how they're going to get the people to really rush in and bring it up to an ETH floor type of thing. Like they got a lot going on for sure. And I like the art. I like the magic ones were amazing. Did you see the magic ones that came out?
Yeah, they revealed those. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. No, that was cool. Henry was great though. It was fun to interview.
Yeah, he was. I also think that things don't necessarily have to be super valuable for it to be worth it for people. It doesn't have to get to an ETH floor. Obviously, it's cool if things do go up in value in price, but it's a lot of the times, for me, it's well, if I'm holding on anyway, then what does the price even matter? It's more about maybe what I'm able to do, the community, the fun stuff, the conjuring and things like that. For me anyway, because I'm always realizing that I really don't sell that many NFTs. So I'm just what, it doesn't matter how valuable my stuff is if I don't even really sell it. Yeah. I mean, it's nice to kind of know that you have valuable stuff, but it's just.
No, I hear that. I know I think I said that probably because like all the people in our Discord, there's probably like 15 people now that have bought them. And like, I always I want our community to do well and
right.
That kind of thing. But, I hear what you're saying for sure. I think that what's good to know about this is they're going to be around and they're going to keep doing cool stuff. And Henry's really smart and he knows he wants it to do well himself, so
right.
they're going to do different things and they're not going to rest on their laurels. So yeah. I think we're all getting in at a nice price right now, and it's a cool community. So
they're awesome. I love the Fungi. It was awesome having Henry on.
It was. Yeah, Henry was really
great
cool.
job. Yeah. Also, I bought back a cool pet finally.
Oh, you did? Yeah, because it
like,
did inch down a little bit, right?
I was like, no, I sold it for 3, and then it's like it wasn't really going like too low, and I was just like, oh my God, am I gonna be able to buy back? But yeah, I bought back for like 2.2. Actually, it was funny because I put WETH, on Looks Rare, you can do like a WETH offer on an entire collection.
Yep.
And then whoever like goes in and checks, they can like accept. And it was funny because I looked and I was like, oh my God, like one of my friends, Satoshi's mom, he had accepted my WETH offer. And I messaged him, I was like, dude, like I just bought your eggs.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Satoshi's mom.
Nice. Satoshi's mom is his username. A classic.
That's funny. Yeah, it's a good one. I like it. Yeah, no, they're actually 2.1 run right now, and it like they're kind of in the lull. They had the big hype,
right?
And now it's just kind of sitting. There's going to be another pump eventually when they announce something like.
Well, because they pushed back like the whole like game and everything that they were like, doing.
Yeah.
So and it's kind of like taking more time than they thought. So I think it's just, it's kind of boring right now because nothing's really happening. But it's just,
there's so much going on. Like there's so much. It's overwhelming for sure. But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's funny because I was just thinking about how I was saying, oh, it doesn't matter if your assets are super valuable if you're just holding. And I remember I was like, oh yeah, for my cool cat, like, it's like, obviously I have all these unrealized gains with it, right? I bought it for like 0.69. I've been holding on. The floor is, I don't know what, 11 or something. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, the cool pet, I'll sell the cool pet. That'll be me taking profits, And then it's like, I sold it and then bought back in, like, and I'm like, I still have a cool pet. And then what's the next thing? The milk token. But then am I really going to sell that? No, I'm probably going to keep it and I'm going to use it and whatever. And it's just this whole dilemma with getting emotionally attached to your stuff. And then you just kind of want more. And then, I don't know.
Yeah, no doubt. I would actually, I'm in the market for another pet or two if they dip under 2.
Yeah.
I think that's a good price for them.
I think they might too. I could see them.
Speaking of dipping under 2, Hey Prime. Oh man.
What is it at?
At 2.98.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I know. I mean, obviously hindsight is 2020. Yes, I should have sold mine pre-reveal and then waited a couple weeks and bought back post-reveal, but it is what it is.
You gambled. You took a chance. There's nothing wrong with that because you could have hit something amazing. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
But I don't check the floor anymore because I'm not.
No, I don't blame you. Let it be for a while. What are they doing? Have they kind of announced anything, or they just?
I haven't been keeping up to date too much with the project because I'm also I'm kind of on vacation a little bit over here, so
good for you.
Yeah,
good
I'm
for
like
you.
not doing too much. That's why I've been like away from Twitter. Haven't really been tweeting, but also. I have really exciting news that happened to me last week. Was it last week? Yeah, no, this week. Wait, let me see. On February 15th. Yeah, like 5 days ago. So NBA Top Shot, they started doing packs where you can have a chance, like common packs. It used to be where you only can get common moments in common packs. But now they like upped the price of the common packs and they made it so that you have a chance to actually get a rare or a legendary moment. It's super slim. The percent chance is like less than 1% or whatever of getting like a rare or like a legendary, but still like you have a bit of a chance. And so I had bought a standard pack, like a common pack for $19. $19 on, I think this was on Valentine's Day or something. And I opened it and I got a freaking legendary moment, and not just any legendary moment, but I got the best possible one you can get. I got Evan Mobley, a rookie legendary moment. And I sold it because I had a mission, I had a goal. So basically I sold it for $4,444. And then I bought a cosmic moment, which like my goal for 2022 was to get a cosmic to hold on to as like just forever, I guess. I don't know, a cosmic, that's like been my dream. The cosmics are out of 49 and they're like the lowest legendary moments, and they're also like they're only ever going to make one cosmic set, and that was it. So like the Evan Mobley was a holo, and the holos they'll have every single series, but the cosmics, there's only one cosmic set and they'll never make another cosmic set. So I just think the cosmics are super special. And so I bought
what player did you get?
I got Aaron Gordon. And I bought it for $3,949. So
wow,
I was super excited. And some people, I did a whole post about it on Twitter, and some people were like, why would you trade a promising rookie for like some like older dude that's, you know, not that great? I'm just like, because my dream was to own a cosmic. Like it's not about the player, you know, it wasn't about the player. And it's also S1 versus S3. And I'm a huge fan of S1. So, but yeah, no, I was super like, I was like so excited. I felt like so like grateful. And just like, yeah, it was insane. I was like super shocked. And
wow, that's awesome. That's a great hit there. Yeah. Sounds like when Andy hit, do you remember the story? Andy hit that LaMelo ball, like really awesome LaMelo ball. It was worth like,
oh yeah, no, what was it? The LaMelo ball. Wait, on NBA Top Shot?
Yeah. Andy hit early on. It was like Rising Stars or whatever, and he hit a really good one, and it was worth like $4,000 or $5,000.
Oh, nice.
And he sold it the morning that he broke his hand, and like the price plummeted. It was like,
wow.
Yeah. So it was good. Andy
awesome.
Andy usually doesn't sell anything, but he sold that one. So
let's go, Andy.
Yeah. I sell everything. There was the CryptoChicks. Did you see the controversy there where like that artwork was exactly the same from that lady in Brazil?
Right. Like it was like very similar. It was like she it was for not the CryptoChicks 10K collection, but it was for one of the ones from her 1 of 1 collection. There was 200 of them, and one of them was like pretty similar to like somebody else's work. You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously I have a CryptoChick, but I just think like it's kind of hard because I think a lot of people draw inspiration from other artists and kind of like, you know, even copy other people's work in a way. And I think you would be surprised with the amount of collections where, you know, it looks like they copied from other collections. So
no, not in the NFT space.
Right. And but then also like, I was a little shocked because I looked in the announcements because I was like, oh, what's happening? Like I see all this foot on Twitter. And I don't know if she removed herself or if they removed her, but like Polly, the artist, is no longer like part of the CryptoChicks team. And I'm just like, what? Like, I don't know. I thought that was kind of dumb. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes things and people are so dramatic, and it's just like, really? Like, did she really need to be removed from the team? Like,
yeah, that makes it seem like something wrong happened.
Right. I mean, and even if it did, it's like, there's always ups and downs. There's always, you know, nothing's ever going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit more forgiving by nature, but I just don't see, it just didn't seem like super necessary to remove her from the team. But
I hear that.
I don't know.
I actually sold my 2 when that was going down just because I didn't know what was going to happen.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had 2 and sold. Yeah. Is that not good?
I mean, do whatever you want.
I like the art. Where's it at now? Let's see. Nikki and Casey held on to it. Nikki and Casey were talking about it, and I was just like, all right, I'm out. I like to sell stuff.
Yeah.
I'm actually considering selling my MFer. I bought that at like
because it's up to 4.
It's up to it's almost 5 now.
Jeez. Yeah.
And I bought it like a week ago for 1.7. So like,
maybe you should sell that.
I know. Yeah, I know. I probably not. I probably should hold it, but I just like, I don't know. It's nice to take in, 4+ ETH on something.
Yeah.
I'm eyeing up an Azuki. I'd really like an Azuki.
Oh
but
shoot!
I don't know if I can justify 13.5 now.
Still, damn, that's steady.
They were as high as like 19 at one point, and down to 10, and up to 14. I've been keeping my eye on it. One of our listeners is really trying to talk me into it, and says like it's got a chance. If it goes to like 2025, maybe I'd sell it. I don't know. I want to get back to flipping a little bit.
Yeah.
Keep building up that ETH. Because ETH is going to take off. ETH is hurting right now.
Oh yeah, ETH went down. Yeah, 26. Yeah. That's right. 2.6K.
Not fun.
Yeah. Well, it's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, we got like one more piece of news, and then we got some special stuff to share with you guys. Okay, UFC Strike. If you guys are following Dapper Lab or Flow projects at all, UFC Strike, the marketplace just opened up. And also we added it to Evaluate Market, so you can check your account value and everything and recent sales, all that. But yeah, I sold my pretty much all of my UFC moments that I had, because I was like, I kind of feel like I'm just gonna sell these.
Is that market strong? I didn't even look at the marketplace.
It dropped a lot. Like it was really hot the first 2 days, and then like the price, like all the floor prices just
to be expected. To be expected.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like the edition size, like they're like the commons are out of like 23,000 or something, and I just feel like it's too much supply, not enough demand. Like I don't think that there's as much UFC demand as people kind of think, and I think a lot of people are just buying off of like speculation of this is the first series and stuff. But I don't know, maybe I'll end up buying back in a couple weeks or something if they get super cheap. Like I might scoop up some more stuff, but I just felt like stuff was priced a little too high.
Cool. Get some Dapper. Yeah.
And you get Dapper for it. So.
And I will talk about that all day real quick. NFL all day. I missed the pack on Wednesday. I was not happy. And then Friday, I was like in the last 1,000 people to get that legendary pack.
The Super Bowl premium.
Yeah, the premium pack. Yeah. Not legendary.
Yeah. Did you get one?
I did. And I didn't open it yet.
Me too.
You got one? Nice.
Yeah, I guess. It was $250, which is like
I know. I'm just sitting on it. Like I have 3 packs now. I love the all day. Like imagine come September when like everybody's into NFT, like, double the amount of people are into NFTs, and the NFL starts pushing it when the season starts. Like, I don't know. I could see it really season 1, really doing.
We'll see what happens. Yep. Those are some of those common moments are also, I think that some of them are too high of an edition size as well. I don't know, but
okay, fair enough.
We'll see. I know Top Shot, they're not the best with like keeping things valuable because they like to have an abundance with supply. So I get kind of worried about that when I look at the other stuff that they launch. But
what do you think? Like I'm picturing it like 3, 4, 5 years down the road when nobody can get, and there's like that's kind of what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
like I'm not even touching my stuff. Like
I think I think the safest bet too is like if you literally just keep the packs unopened, then you can then sell them, like because
eventually,
and I think they're gonna add that ability before Top Shot, because the packs are actually on chain for NFL. They're not on chain for Top Shot. So yeah, I think that they're gonna add that soon. And I think you could easily get more than you paid for the pack, like as like a safe bet. I mean, I think personally, but just because there's always those people that like to gamble and try to like get like there's no chance of getting like the best moment, and so.
Yeah, exactly. I bet you're right. I love the all day. I think all day is going to be awesome. It's still a closed beta. You got to remember that,
Right. But there's over 50,000 collectors in the closed beta.
Okay.
That's crazy.
They let like everybody in. Yeah. They let everybody in from the waiting.
I think so.
I still can't believe it takes like 3 or 4 hours to move through all 20,000 people,
I know.
30,000 people. That's crazy.
There's got to be a better way.
I know. And then you have like these projects that pop up every day that can sell 10,000 out in a second.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out. They're doing something right. They're selling them also.
Right. Okay. So what we got 4 different things to share here.
Yeah.
Michael, I don't know. You tell me what do we talk about first here? What do we share first?
Let's start off with ItsJustLos, our buddy Carlos.
Okay.
He is the gentleman who wrote our intro song and produced that for us. We're both friends with him. He's in the NFT Catcher Discord. Great dude. Big fan. So he wrote a song. Did he write it for First Mint? Or what did he write? I think
he just premiered it on the First Mint.
Okay, he just premiered it on the First Mint.
Yeah, he just came out with a song, an NFT song, and I don't know. I'm a huge. I mean, I love music first of all, but it's like when people come out with these NFT raps, it's like it's just exciting to me because it's like you know a lot of what they're talking about. Obviously, it's all relatable. So
no, it's really good, and pay attention for the NFT Catcher shout out.
Yes.
Thank you for calling Addictions Anonymous, your one-stop hotline for any and all addictions. My name is Ron. I will be your telehelper today. Hello, caller. How can I assist you? Caller? Hello, caller. Are you there?
GM.
GM?
That means good morning, my bad. I've been sitting here alone in my bed, thinking about all of my bags.
So you're in your bag. That means you're sad?
I'm not in my bags, but what's in my bags? It got me feeling mad when I be thinking back to all the ETH I had. It got me feeling like, dang.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm a little lost here. Are you currently dealing with an addiction?
Yes, I am.
Please explain.
Well, I'm addicted to NFTs, man. NFTs, buying, staking.
I'm sorry, I'm unfamiliar. Is this a new drug? Please help me understand, sir. What's an NFT?
Okay. Think of NFTs like a diamond ring. No two are the same, cause the kind of bling that you use in one, it makes it like no other. It got a cut and color that's unusual. So people buy in whole based on scarcity. No pun intended, I know you need clarity. Time to not get ready to drop 10 bands on the rock if you're looking for some rarity. Now let's make it digital. I'm into the art cause it's visual. And I ain't right clicking, I got the originals. Check the blockchain, every move that I made there is visible.
Blockchain, is that rapper talk?
It's a digital ledger, it's a log of sorts. It's like a public record of the stuff I bought. Check Gary V videos and watch them all.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what a Gary V is, but okay, so let me get this straight. You're buying digital assets that are unique, have different rarities, scarcities, you're flipping and or holding these things. I'm assuming you're making some money off of this. Seems like a perfectly normal thing, so what's troubling you?
Rabbit hole. Feels like I'm going down a rabbit hole. MetaMask on the desktop when I'm home. Looks rare on the phone when I'm on the road. Discord going off when I'm at the job. I be trying to snooze them all, but it's getting hard. The moderator said I had to get involved. Gotta put in these hours just like a time card. Whitelist. I act like I don't, but I like this. The thrill of the chase, man, I like this. The FOMO, the aping, I like this. The adrenaline rush when the night hit. Once I tried it, I liked it. I can't deny it. It's like a light let you take a cash and you buy dip. You put your trust in the project and pray that it might hit.
Okay, sir, so I'm trying to write this all down. I heard MetaMask, looks rare, Discord, whitelist. Is there anywhere else you recommend I get more info?
Shameless plug, man. Instagram at Lightworks, WRKZ.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to share, sir?
Well, I ain't been getting no sleep every hour. I'm checking that ETH every hour. I'm checking the floors. I'm expecting the moon in a week. I used to be checking my doors, but now I'm just checking for peaks. Alpha, I'm checking for leaks. I'm waiting for Phil and LG to speak. CT to write and NFT catcher techniques. Every hour I'm checking my feed. I'm checking if followers are checking on me to see if they approve of my new PFP. I'm checking the tweets. I'm tagging some friends. I'm hitting retweet. I'm following people who strangers to me, but we in the same boat, so they family to me. Am I crazy? Please tell me. Am I going local? Should I walk away? Should I quit NFTs?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you repeat that last part?
Which last part?
Yeah, the last thing I heard was I haven't been getting any sleep.
Are you serious, man? What are you even listening
I'm really sorry, sir. I just started searching some of these things. It's all very intriguing. Wow, and I just entered my first Top Shot giveaway.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Whoa, I just got a gift from the gift goat.
Wow.
Hello?
NFT Anonymous by ItsJustLos, folks.
Amazing.
I love that. That was so good. That was such a
really
vibe.
good. Really good.
Yeah, he killed it. He killed it with that. Shout out to Carlos. Yeah, that was such a great song. I loved it.
Yeah.
And he
Awesome.
shouted out NFT Catcher. Well, your
Yeah,
website.
yeah.
He didn't shout out the podcast. He shouted out the site, NFT
Mm,
Catcher. But yeah, that was great.
yeah. Amazing. And that's super cool. Big
Yes.
part of the community. We love Carlos.
Yeah, he's a chill dude.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got next here?
Yeah. Next up, we did our first official NFT Catcher Twitter space with the team was on there and a bunch of people showed up from the Discord and we had a good time. And on this program, we talked a bunch about Nikki, who works with NFT Catcher, one of my partners, and she hit the number 7 overall ranked Psychedelics Anonymous. And we have about a 4-minute clip to share from the Twitter space, her talking about that token and what she did with it. Nikki is our senior vice president in charge of marketing, community outreach, dealing with all the other projects that reach out to us, sales all this time. Yeah. So what's happening in this space? What's happening, Nikki? What did you do?
What did I what do you mean what did I do? Oh my gosh. No, it was so crazy. So I mean the story is basically I'm a little bit of a stalker, a little bit of a creep. So I keep an eye on my teammates' wallets, right? And so every now and again, I look at Michael's wallet and he's been fairly right about a lot of the projects that he buys into. So I keep an eye on his wallet every now and again. I'm like, hey, he doesn't really share details with his teammates, so I got to go creep on his wallet so that I can figure out kind of what's the scoop in the space. No, I'm just picking on you, Mike. But so no, Christmas morning, I woke up, my kids weren't up yet, and because I'm a true degenerate, like I was looking on OpenSea, looking on my friend Michael's wallet on OpenSea, and I sort by like recently received so I can see what kind of NFTs he's got in his wallet lately. And I had heard some dealings about this project, Psychedelics Anonymous. I can't even speak tonight. Anonymous. And I saw that you bought one, Mike, and I was like, oh, and it was pre-revealed. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy one. Like it was half an ETH. And I was like, I've spent half an ETH on dumber things that I haven't heard about before. So let me buy one. So I buy it. All of a sudden, like 1 or 2 days go by and I get an email. It's like, hey, you received a 5 ETH offer on your Psychedelics Anonymous. And I'm like, 5 ETH offer? Like, did I get a good one? So of course, like Rarity Tools wasn't up yet. And I'm looking at it and I'm looking at Rarity Sniffer. And it's like, you have the number 7. I had the number 7 out of 10,000 Psychedelics Anonymous Genesis. And I was like, holy shit. And so I think at that time or like the day before, the components were still like up for mint. So I minted a couple of those and I was like, well, shit, like number 7, I'm just going to keep like every few days I would put it up for sale for like 35 ETH and let it expire after 24 hours. I would do like a 1-day sale. And like a week ago, I was like, I'm going to do it for 3 days. I'm like, somebody's going to buy this thing for 35 ETH. And all of a sudden, like yesterday or 2 days, yesterday? What's today? Yeah, it was yesterday.
Was that yesterday? It seems like a month ago.
It literally seems like a month ago. I was like, oh shit, that was yesterday. And so I'm like, like getting dinner ready for our family. And somebody had tagged me in the Psychedelics Anonymous Discord and they were like, nice sale, Nikki. And I was like, nice sale? I'm like, what are you talking about? And I was like, come on. So I go to my email. It's like from OpenSea and it's like, your item sold 35 ETH. And I was like, oh my gosh, what? I was like, I wasn't expecting this because for the last, 2 or 3 weeks, I just had been every now and at the end, like throwing it up for sale for 35 ETH. I was like, shit, fuck it. If it freaking sells, it sells. Like, that's awesome. I'll probably kick myself in the ass in 6 months from now when the floor is 100 ETH. But you know what? Like, gotta take profits when you can. And then I bought 3 more at the floor.
Yeah, that's amazing. What a story.
It was wild.
Yeah, for sure. And
It's
you
a
got the
lot.
Christmas morning. It takes 6 weeks to get there too. You know, people expect these overnight gigantic returns, and sometimes that does happen, but sometimes you got to be a little bit patient.
When you think about it, like what happened to me, that's the kind of like lottery that you hope for when you mint these 10,000 piece projects, right? You spend the 0.05, 0.08, 0.1, whatever, and you hope that you get one of the top 10 mint.
All right, so that was really exciting. You guys heard this. You guys heard the story, but Nikki basically she hit that number 7. She found it by watching my wallet, which is hilarious. So she like saw that I bought one, so she bought one and sold it for 35 ETH.
That's amazing.
She had it priced there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And she actually bought 3 floor ones after that.
Wow. Yeah,
and still did really well. So, and that pumped up. That went all the way up to 5, back down to 4 now. There's now 6 components because they added another one this week.
Really?
The printing press or whatever it was. This PAPP, I think it was printing press, whatever it was. And that's over in ETH, just that one that you got to claim. Yeah, for sure.
And you claimed yours, right? Because remember you bought all your.
I did. Yeah. I have. So I have I have the Genesis, I have the 2 components, I have the IRL, I have the Metaverse, and now I have the PP.
Yeah, those pumps too, like the IRL and the Metaverse
all
pumps.
Did. They sure did.
I was like, oh my God, this is like, it was, I think the floor is like 0.35 on both those that I have. And I was like pretty excited about that, but.
Yeah. I mean, component 2 is almost 2 ETH.
Jeez.
I know. It's wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
And if you guys haven't heard, go listen to Voltera's episode interview that we had with him. He's good at marketing. He's like the marketing genius. So
he's so good. He did a 45-minute Twitter space completely solo the other day. You can listen to the recording, and it was really good. Nice. Talking about the state of NFTs overall, talking about his company with Psychedelics Anonymous. Yeah. Really, really good. Talked a lot about finances and the way things should run and that kind of thing.
Well, that's good. He's a very knowledgeable dude, and
he is.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to bring him back on or something.
Yeah, I would love that for sure.
Next up, by the way, one of my friends, Gutter Jesus is his rap name, came out with a song called NFTGM, which is about our like friend group. There's like, I don't know, there's quite a bit of us. But these are about all the girls. NFTGM stands for NFT Girls Mafia. And my sister is actually featured in it, and she raps. She has a little rap in there, and I sound pretty identical to her, so you guys might think it's me. But yeah, so we're gonna play that right now. NFTGM by Gutter Jesus.
Hey, NFTGM. Girls Mafia, let's go. You come and rock with us. It's the NFT Girls Mafia. Swiggy newbie and the pseudos, ain't no stopping them. CT and Preeti, yeah, they bossing up. Got Sarah and Tatiana going hard as fuck. It's the NFT Girls Mafia. Swiggy newbie and the pseudos, ain't no stopping them. CT and Preeti, yeah, they bossing up. Got Sarah and Tatiana. If you ain't fucking with these chicks, better switch up quick. They taking over everything they do is a hit. Come through with that FUD, then you end up on the hit list. Got so many apes, that's bananas in the clip. Spanning across the globe, but I swear you'd never know. Cause they got each other's backs like they going in the war. Started making nothing, now they got the whole world in they palm. All your favorite Twitter spaces got the Girls Mafia rolling deep. Caught the whole space sleeping, can only build in silence for so long. Now they screaming, working through the weekends and late into the evenings. Alpha everywhere, better follow if you seek it. Ladies night streams, yeah, you know they stay hype. Pull up, drop some knowledge and they party same night. Got it down to a science, yeah, they got their game tight. Up early next morning, grind time, it's insane, right? You come and rock with us. It's the NFT Girls Mafia. Swiggy newbie and the pseudos, ain't no stopping them. CT and Preeti, yeah, they bossing up. Got Sarah and Tatiana going hard as fuck. It's the NFT Girls Mafia. Swiggy newbie and the pseudos, ain't no stopping them. CT and Preeti, yeah, they bossing up. Got Sarah and Tatiana going. Wrap it up, then you know it's almost over. Evaluating markets, got her wallet looking kosher. Swiggy ride with Kiki, space sussing graffiti. Merch with D Cavero, yeah, she making it look easy. Steph like, let's go, Crypto's about to go insane. Fully doxed and she dominate the Twitch game. Newbie chief of staff, but still coming for your ass. Better come correct or she'll fudge you off the map. Then there's corporate trash, freelance like 10 gigs. Twitter queen, best memes, and alpha boss shit. Pretty laid back in the cut, but the whole while she been a low-key whale. Check her profile. Sarah always shining bright, no wonder that she's a star girl. Bored Ape Salon, turn your ape into a star girl. Tatiana, a powerhouse without a doubt. Ninja warrior, pro athlete, yo, I'm losing count.
Steph Pseudo, let's go, yeah, remember the name. Yeah, I'm bullish on myself, yeah, I'm setting the pace. Used to own some crypto kitties, yeah, back in the day. It was 2018, damn, I lost my C phrase. Bounce back, top shot, got me back in the game. Sweeping moments with my twin Jenny from the blockchain. With my family having fun, hosting ladies night. NFTGM, yo, that's the spot for life.
Come rock with us, it's the NFT Girls Mafia. Swicky newbie and the pseudos, ain't no stopping them. CT and Pre-T, yeah, they bossing up. Got Sarah and Tatiana going hard as fuck. It's the NFT Girls Mafia. Swicky newbie and the pseudos, ain't no stopping them. CT and Pre-T, yeah, they bossing up. Got Sarah and Tatiana going.
Okay, so that was, they actually surprised us with that on Valentine's Day. Like,
oh wow,
everyone in the friend group didn't even know they were working on it. It was Peter, Swicky's husband, Gutter Jesus, also known as CST, and Steph. They worked on that whole rap together, and then Sarah, Sarah Stargirl, she made the album cover art for it, and yeah, and they just like surprised us with it on Valentine's Day. It was super cool. Also, we're getting Swicky on the next on Wednesday, so she's gonna be our next interview.
Yeah.
But that song, like, I literally listened to so many times because obviously it's like I vibe with it and I'm in it. Pseudo is my last name, Jennifer Pseudo. And yeah, so that was
Swicky newbie and the pseudos ain't no stopping us.
Yes, it's so catchy. It's so catchy.
Yeah, love it. Love that
yeah,
hook.
That's NFTGM by Gutter Jesus. We'll link these two songs that we played for you guys in the show notes as well, but so you can listen to them on your own terms. But we just wanted to kind of show them, or not show them, have you guys listen to them here on the podcast because we thought it'd be kind of fun. And yeah. Well, we got one last thing, one last treat for you guys, which is what we talked about in the beginning. Michael, tell us about this next thing.
Yeah, so back early last May, about 9 months ago, I minted a FaceTime frog from VFriends, and it was, 3 ETH I paid for it, and it was a big purchase at the time, and it's been fun to have it, but after all this time, I finally got my first of 3 FaceTime video calls with Gary. So basically you scheduled a time and it's literally 5 minutes, like 5 minutes to the second. You kind of log in 10 minutes before, somebody hopped on and talked to me. And then I sat there and waited. And then all of a sudden Gary V pops up on my screen, my iPad right in front of me. And we start chatting it up. Like, he's just, you guys know how much I admire Gary and what I think about him and stuff. So it was just really amazing to talk to him and tell him my story about how he inspired me in the space so much and really brought me in. And without him, I don't know if I'd even own an NFT. And first thing, we actually talked about the Eagles and the Jets a little bit because I'm a big, huge Philadelphia Eagles fan. Like, he's a Jets fan. So I talked about some of the, the 90s thing, the things that happened in the 90s. But it was really special. It was fast, but he was very genuine and like, you're not going to be able to see his kind of facial expressions and us going back and forth, but he was really cool. He was into it. He liked the story. And at the very end, you'll hear he promised something kind of special for the podcast come VCon. So
all right,
let's see.
Nice, Dr. J.
What's up, guy? Yeah, you like that? Yeah, nice.
Legend.
Yeah. What's up, man?
All good, Mike.
Yeah, nice to see you. This is really special.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess we have 5 minutes. I told myself I'd like to talk about Eagles Jets. I'm an Eagles fan, like you're a Jets fan. I was a season ticket holder. We're about the same age from when I was like 12 until I was like 25. went to all the NFC Championship games, went to the Super Bowl a couple years ago. So like,
awesome. Congrats.
Yeah, I remember like when you guys hired Rich Kotite and we were laughing at you. Yep.
That was bad.
Yeah, that was a bad one. And you guys traded us Hugh Douglas for a third-round pick. Ended up being one of my favorite players of all time.
I had a Hugh Douglas jersey his rookie year. I loved him.
Wow. Yeah, he was amazing. One of my favorite players of all time, for sure.
Really good ball player.
Yeah. But what I really want to tell you is my NFT journey, because you were everything for it, and it's pretty amazing. So it's almost a year ago to the day that you put out your first NFT video. It's right about that. And I was a ticket broker for 17 years, concerts, sporting events, and that obviously got pretty much shut down for a year and a half. I didn't work. What do I do? I'm looking what to do. I was looking at sneakers and baseball cards because that's my game, like the supply and demand. The same with tickets. And it became real cumbersome to be shipping out baseball cards all the time. And then you came with this video and talking about NFTs and supply and demand, and just the bells started going off. And literally the minute that video was over, I start Googling it, and I found Top Shot and I found VV and started, doing well and meeting people. And I was on Clubhouse every night learning. And then you said, go get MetaMask and fill it with Ethereum. And I said, all right. And I bought VFriends and I bought this one. I minted this one and my last name is Keen. I turned a Kingfisher. I flipped it too early, but I needed the money. I bought my Bored Ape. I bought Six Punks comics I minted right off the bat. Like Cool Cats, just got into it all, man. And I still follow everything. Like you seem to put out a video and say what I need to hear pretty much all the time. Like it's amazing. Amazing.
Wow, what a run. You crushed.
Yeah. Right place at the right time.
That's exactly right. When you took action.
Right, for sure. Yeah.
You were following the right guy.
Yeah, no, I knew you were smart, like just from a couple years of just watching your videos and seeing the things you've done. And when you said that, just as soon as you started saying it, like, this is what I need to do. And it took a few months before I really started making money.
Of course.
It definitely did.
Are your friends just blown away?
Yeah, my friend, for sure. Like the ones, I went to Penn State, so I have a really great group of friends, really smart and in all kinds of really great businesses. And they were kind of laughing at me back in March and April. And now they all want to know what to do next.
So happy.
Yeah, for sure. One of my good buddies bought a Bored Ape for $250,000. I paid like $1,000 for mine. Yeah, right.
So you have just this befriend?
I bought two. So I bought the Keen and this. Yep, and this one. Yep. And this one I'll just have forever. I'm not going to do anything with it.
Yeah, now you've learned.
Yeah, right, exactly. If I sell this, I really need the money, and I hope that is not going to be the case.
Coming to VCon?
Yeah, absolutely. Got my hotel booked. Coming. Yep, absolutely.
I'm proud of you, man.
Thanks, man.
This was literally how I dreamed it up.
Yeah.
Literally, you're the poster child. I'm like, whoever jumps in with me on this that is not obvious, his life is about to change.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like, and I was on Clubhouse and people were kind of poo-pooing and this and that. You know how the talk is out there. And I stood by the whole time. I was like, man, I trusted. I watched. I watched the whole. I paid attention to every bit of that Dutch auction. That's still ahead of its time. That people haven't even caught up to yet. Yep.
This whole thing is, brother.
Yeah.
Listen to me and listen to me good. There's not going to be a project that's even close in 10 years.
Yeah, I believe it 1,000%. I believe
not
it.
Bored Ape.
Wow.
Not Cool Cats.
Wow.
None of them.
You're the man.
I'm too unstoppable. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
It's just the way it's going to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that list came out that had you at number 7 the other day. I was like, how could he not be number 1? I don't even.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. For sure. Have you heard at all of NFT Catcher, NFTCatcher.io? Probably not. I mean,
I'm so especially if it's been, what is it?
It's NFTCatcher.io. So basically, we're an aggregate of drops. Every drop you find.
You know what? I'm like, wait, I know this. I've been on the site. That's like a real fun thing. Like,
yeah, it came from the ticket world because there's a website where the guy shows on sale and back in May we were like,
no, it's really good. I'm on it again. I'm looking at it right now. Like I know it well.
Yeah, and also have
this is you?
Yeah, that's myself and 3 other people, Nikki, Casey, and Mark.
It's awesome. Good for you.
Thanks, man. We have 55 5,000 users, not one penny of advertising since May. And I also do the NFT Catcher podcast with Jennifer Sudo, and that's doing really well. We're just crossing 100,000 downloads, 150,000 listens on what's the one, Apple. It's hard to get all your metrics, but it's really popular. The people are filling up the Discord. I know we just have a couple more seconds left. And I know you're busy as hell, but if you ever wanted to come on the podcast, even if it was for 10 minutes, I'll
give you 5 minutes live on the floor at VCon.
Oh my God. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
We'll see you then, brother. Take care.
Thank you so much, Gary. You're amazing. Damn. so good.
I haven't even seen that before as well.
Nope. Nobody has. Andy's the only person that's seen it so far until just that.
Oh my God. So our listeners are the first to hear.
Yeah. I wanted to save it for our.
Wow, that's special.
Yeah, for sure. It was. Yeah, I haven't put it out anywhere yet. That was really good though, right? That was fun.
That was so good. That was so exciting. And you could feel like the energy. I mean, I'm seeing the video, but even if you're just listening to the audio, it's like you can hear how excited and passionate, you were to talk to him, and him, being excited for you. He was like, you're the poster child for
pretty
this.
much. Yeah. That's what he said. That's what he wanted to happen. Yeah.
Dang. That's
crazy. I know. It was so I was on a high after that. I don't know. It was 5 minutes, but we got a lot in. I got everything I wanted to talk about pretty much.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then he said right at the end, he's like, I'll give you 5 minutes. I don't know how I got to figure out how to make that happen, And I've actually messaged Gary a bunch of times over the months, just little things like, thanks for this, whatever. And he never responded before, which I don't expect him to. But after that, I sent a little message just how nice that call was, and he heart emoji'd it.
Hey.
Yeah. It's the little things. It's the little things. Yeah.
Dang, that's so cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that was really special though. I was super happy with that. And I get 2 more. So
2 more for the next 2 years.
Right? Yeah, for the next 2 years. Yep. And we're gonna get 5 minutes live on the floor of VCon. So we got to think of some. Are you coming to VCon? Any clue?
I don't know. Well, I don't have a VCon. How can I come to VCon?
Well, there's a couple ways. We could first try and get a media pass.
True. Yeah.
And I can ask for that. I can ask for that for sure. Because I could email back the guy that's been emailing me, the community manager, and say, we're talking a little behind the scenes here, and say, hey, Gary promised that, so we're gonna do it. Can I get a media pass for Jennifer?
That'd be dope.
So we can do it together. But we'll see how that works out. And what else was I going to say there?
Yeah, and I can film you or something.
Yeah. However we.
I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whatever we can.
There's also another way to get a ticket to that though, because you don't have to own a VFriend. They're going to drop everybody that has a VFriend with a separate NFT that will be the ticket. Really? So that's going to sell.
I'll be selling them.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what do you think it's going to sell for? The day before or the morning of? Probably come down in price.
Right.
Just because people that aren't going, it's either get something or nothing for it.
True. True.
Yep.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah. That was really fun. Hopefully.
Now you get to talk for 5 minutes in front of thousands of people.
I know, live on the floor of VCon. I don't know what I mean. Probably just having a little microphone and ask them a couple questions.
Right.
Got to think of something.
Were you nervous at all for that? I'm just curious.
I was definitely nervous.
You seem because you seem confident. You seem good.
Yeah. But I'm used to talking to a lot of people, and I'm used to talking to like quote unquote famous people at this point. But Gary V's my number one. So I was coming up. I was not nervous. I knew I would do fine. I knew it would be fun. Yeah. But just the anticipation of it was really something. Yeah. So that's cool. I'm glad I get two more of them. I should have said at the end, you'll be seeing me next year.
He's so confident doing it. He's like, you know what? This is gonna be the number one NFT.
I know. Yeah, he said I'm unstoppable. I know. That almost made me want to buy another VFriend. I should see what the cheapest Keen Kingfisher is.
Wait, it's actually called Keen?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Keen Kingfisher. Yep.
Wow.
That's why I bought it. I bought a rare one in the drop for I think 1 ETH. The floor right now is 14, just over 14.
That's crazy.
I know. but he's probably right. He's probably right. He says he's going to own the Jets one day. Like, I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's been his lifelong goal.
Yep.
Man, that was crazy. That was a real treat to hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm glad we're gonna put that out there. That was really fun.
Yeah. Man, all right. Well, should we end it on that good note?
Yeah, let's end it on a good note. Should I pull up CryptoSlam real fast just to do the final 7 days? Okay, cool. All right. We have Azuki is number 1. That is the one that I mentioned that I would kind of like to buy, but it's expensive, obviously. I hate to say, but I was considering, and I am considering actually selling my mutant for around 20.
Really?
And picking up that and 4 ETH. It's not a horrible move.
Yeah.
Right. The next one is Eden Horde, which I've heard about a bunch, but I don't know much about. Yeah. There's NFT Worlds is after that, and that's new on the list. That is a metaverse.
Oh, okay.
And the floor is like 10 ETH on that.
Jesus, what the?
Yeah, I know. Look into it. It's actually kind of cool. We'll talk. Maybe we'll talk about it next week or something. I don't have any. I don't own it, but yeah, it's like a really popular right at this moment. Number 4 is that Krabata again, and that's on the Avalanche blockchain. They're even up in volume. 1,700 buyers, pretty cool. Axie Infinity number 5. MFers is number 6, which had a big run in the last week. It went from like 1.5 ETH all the way up to almost 5 ETH right now. Yep. Tasty Bones is after that, and that had a big bump this week. Bored Apes is number 8. CloneX is number 9. Mutant Apes is number 10. Top Shot and some other stuff after that. Cool Pets is 14. Psychedelics Anonymous 15. Cool Man's Universe I keep hearing about is number 16. I keep hearing about them. So I'm going to take a look into that. Yep.
Nice. Well, there we go. The charts for you. Thank you all for listening to this episode. Hopefully you really enjoyed it. This was kind of a little bit of a special episode for us. And we'll catch you in the next one, which will be our interview with Zwicky. So stay tuned. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to the NFT Catcher Podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned something new about the exciting world of NFTs. If you enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And if you really love what you're hearing, please leave us a rating and review on your favorite platform. If you want to stay up to date with the latest news and insights from the NFT space, be sure to follow us on all the socials at NFT Catcher Pod. You can follow Jennifer at Jennifer_pseudo and Michael at NFTicket. I'm your producer, Andy, and I'm at AJC254. Our theme song's by ItsJustLos. We always appreciate your feedback and support, which helps us reach more people and bring you informative and engaging content about NFTs. We look forward to bringing you more great NFT content in future episodes. Thanks for listening. Peace.